EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the go.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19, 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Right to the air goes Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McClure. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ready?
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Eagles 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Saquon Barkley. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Quan Barkley is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end. Got it. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Philadelphia.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings on 2nd and 1.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Once again, it's Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Grant Calcaterra. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 1st touchdown this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Rattler, 18, passing.
On 1st down, Daniels. He'll get this one to his safety valve. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. It's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's McCoy open on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
39-yard line.
On the check.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready?
He'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Good. Hey, let's go.
Man in motion is Smith. Off the play fake, Hurts. This is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Okay, ready? Tag! Cougar 19! 7 Pirates! 60 Bobcats! Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's in! Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Man in motion is Smith. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking good. Play call. Terrible execution. That one is intercepted. On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hands to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down inside of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Bronco Warrior 70. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of the receiver, pick up the 1st down.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. Hurts to the air on first down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come on, come on. Set. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
Daniels now on first down. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Ready.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Commander's first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain.
Okay, ready.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
Operating from the gun. It's the overrunning in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. And that is incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds they've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Man in motion is Brown. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Hurts again. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Man in motion is Brown. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, they need 7. Running from the pistol with Barkley. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Dotson, the man in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's made there. That's Smith. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. To the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates! Tag! 6.
On first down, Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. That's Goddard in motion. On first and 10, it's Hurts. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
63.
On second down, Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, here's Hurts out of the gun. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. And in motion is Brown. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
On play action, Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Hey, Silver, anyway. Out. Hey, 73.
Hurts will try it again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
63, back, blue on left.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Third and long for Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Two. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Sixty Maverick, 18 Pioneer. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That pass taken in by McLaurin. They get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Alert, alert.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
19 Lions. Seven Pirates. Ready.
Throwing now. Daniel. On target. Got it to McLaurin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Panther 11. Here we go. Shot. Hawk 70. Chop 60. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Got it. Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Check. Check the Eagles. Check.
Back to the ground after the penalty, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Come on. 79 Broncos. 70 Lions. Warriors 70.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That pickup's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
70, 70, 18, Pioneer.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. As McClure open on the left side. And the Commanders going to be set up for 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mustang 19. Steady.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Steady, right?
To throw is Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point from Party is good. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Eagles 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They save the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. So that challenge, a successful one. That's Goddard in motion. Again, Hurts. Caught by Saquon. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will cut the deficit to 7.
Commanders 38, Eagles 31. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down. It gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Trying to start on the ground. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Zach Boss, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a give up the middle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 37, here's second and 6.
Bronco 80. Come 19. Come 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one's good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
60 Bison. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
60 Bobcat.
At the 12-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Daniels to throw on second down. Wells another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mavericks, go!
Third and a yard, it's Daniels. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Check, alert, alert, Cougar 19.
They're trying to run this one in. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here we go, check. Viking 18. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
Third and goal. It's Daniels. That's hauled in at the 2.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts to the air on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case,
the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Let's go now. Turn out.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Right back to him on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Operating from the gun, it's, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
After playing pretty well the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the 4th quarter. They've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. Finding space at the 15. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. Liking.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He gets it to Samuel, left side. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Catch you lying. Get it. Let go.
No give on the ground. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
No, touch that.
Here comes Barkley. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. That one's good for 29.
A gain of 29 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. A run with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd down.
No touch that.
Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Now Barkley, and he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that 3rd down stop sets up a big conversation on this sideline of the offense, Mike. You find yourself in 4th and short, but you're trailing. I think at this stage here in the 4th quarter, I got to send my kicking unit on, take the lead, and hopefully my defense can continue to get stops to pull this game out.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This a potential game winner. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one he's got to have. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there?
Okay,
The
break.
road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
Riggs, Dragon 6, Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll drop to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles.